There you are, child. Long have I been watching over you, sweet thing. If only you knew of the pitfalls, trials, and tribulations that I have steered you from. I celebrate your noble heart. I can but hope that some malign force never interferes with the tranquility of your days. Oh, speak of the devil. Why have you come here?
The devil. Not quite. Close enough for your reckoning. Close enough to cast your young human friend to the rocks of their own desires. How delicious when I can make them betray themselves and you.
What vile pit did you spring from? This child is protected. Speak your name, fiend, so that I would cast you down.
Names have power, and mine I shall not bestow to you, thing of light. Besides, my name is so profane that, were you to utter it, your pretty little tongue would be atoning for the sin for several eternities. I would ask your name, celestial thing, but you all look alike to me, all love, judgment, and piety.
How like a fiend to not understand the nature of beauty or the transformative power of the good and the redemptive. If I were to reveal my true radiance to you, it would consume you. Why do you think we only indirectly influence the lives of those precious humans? They cannot conceive of us, and we cannot directly influence their lives. They are the product of their own choices, and that makes them all the more beautiful.
The human race does not concern me. Their ruin is assured. I thirst only for the appetites of the same human that you so judiciously watched over. Are you and I to be fighting over the same chess piece then? How delightful. Have you ever known loss, Lightborn? I will relish in educating you. You wish to nurture them. I seek to destroy them. How do we judge them?
We cannot judge them fully. We can only see them as they are and as they have been. Look, they have not finished the span of their years. Their greatest acts are still yet to be performed. I will ensure that they are.
Their greatest failures and cruelties are still yet to be performed, which is where I come in. I will harden their hearts. I will lure them to vices and unspeakable transgressions.
Are you as stupid as you are malevolent? They love and they enrich the world around them. See how their friends smile as they greet them. See how they are welcomed. They can see your darkness and they will reject it.
And you call me naive. Why do you think you cannot see my form? Because I am deformed and unsightly? I am far from that base vanity. I work my influences like a creeping shadow. You never see the sun set directly, but suddenly, and without your realizing, darkness has fallen. This is the genius of my design.
This genius of your order is cowardice and manipulation. Oh, you and your foul kind. You look at the world with its evil brutalities and you rejoice. You think your isolated acts of malice will set humanity down your perverse path? They aspire, they seek to improve and evolve. Look at the progress of the sweet child we're watching, how they have created themselves, the benefits they have bestowed.
Oh, all the pretty flowers. How soon they turn to canker and perish and rot. Let me tell you about fear and envy and spite. You evidently turn your golden locks from it and choose to ignore that which inconveniences you.
We see those things. We weep bitter tears at the misery people pile upon themselves. Look at this child, this perfect human. Their heart is breaking for a little love. All it takes is one smile, one kind word, one moment of sincerity, and their day is transformed.
And conversely, how they brink the abyss of their own darker sides. One frustration, one little envy, one jagged word, and all your fine sentiments vanish like a morning dew. How readily they turn to anger and bile. How scared they are of the successes of other people. Their insecurities are nectar to me.
Your darkness is easily banished with the smallest of lights, and there is light even in the darkest and most midnight of places. You don't see it because you will not look for it. No, because you cannot see it. It is your weakness, and you will quail to admit it. You are a fractured thing. You have lost and killed that better part of yourself. You blinkered dog.
Happiness is the weakest of virtues. Charity is an act of ego. People only benefit others to make themselves feel better in the face of their own self-contempt. Your brief candle keeps the darkness at bay, but for such a limited distance. Beyond the peripheries of your pale flame, there you will find me waiting to pounce.
Look at this child. I can see their life. I can see the trail of their days. I have wept with them and laughed with them. I shimmer with delight with each small act of kindness that they undertake. Consider this. Only the other day, they paid a small compliment to a friend, a minor thing. They did not realize how much it meant to that friend. It brought a glow to their heart and a radiance to their day. That is love. You will never understand it. You will never experience it. I pity you.
Spare me your pious compassion. You are a slave to your greater power. We have freedoms that you will never taste. Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. I could corrupt you in an instant if your guard but fell. Let me tell you what you did not witness. Last week, a friend of theirs caused them some mild annoyance. They replied with cruel words. Their friend festered resentment. They went home and made their family miserable with their anger, who went on, in turn, to make their friends wretched. What a glorious cascade of bitterness.
From hatred can spring the most noble of loves. From wars can emerge the most lasting peace. Do you not see that your enmity only serves our greater purpose of love and light? You begrime only to have it cleared, and in the cleaning, true beauty shines through. Look at our child below. You relished in their hard words, yet afterwards apologies were said. They embraced and were penitent. They felt the weight of their ferocity, and they knew it to be wrong. They know this innately. You have no power over that.
You see our power everywhere you look, you winged ignoramus. Humans are like locusts, devouring, polluting, and defiling. Who do you think gave them those appetites? It was us, whispering into their ears. You are not good enough. You do not have enough. You are not desirable enough. Like fools, they believe it. I know they can be perfect. I will never allow them to be, as long as I have the fires of perdition running in my veins.
Your grand scheming is tedious and empty. You are the seething of an impotent ocean that lacks the courage to flood. Let us concern ourselves with this child we both watch, here and now. I judge them worthy. I judge them beautiful, as they have been and as they are.
Dismiss that which terrifies you. Fine. Closing the curtains will not destroy the night. I judge them corrupt. I judge them virulent, as they have been and as they are. Thrall me with your evidence for your charity, you dainty thing.
The world can be cruel, but they have not hardened. They have not relented to bitterness. They have moral courage. They rush to help friends in need. That tenderness is a strength, albeit one you will never understand. They have enriched the lives of many, and they do not even realize it. They fear that they may not be good enough, but only so as to live up to what other people hope that they can be. You think a few drops of dirt will pollute the ocean of their greatness.
How noble. Let me tell you, they are like the moon. They have a dark side that they never show to anybody. Anybody but me. They have envy and insecurity. They begrudge others of a more fortunate mien. They speak daggers behind the backs of those very friends they directly say that they love. They have lusts which would burn your eyes to conceive of. Their ocean is already polluted.
We have an impasse, then. The child is both day and night, glowing but also touched with your murkiness. How do we guide them when we have hit an equilibrium? Oh, I have it. There is one force greater than us. Chaos.
Intriguing. And what could be more chaotic than the toss of a coin? Random, erratic, and terrifyingly capricious. We can let pandemonium decide for us. I am loath to praise an angel, but I will make an exception. Just keep it to yourself.
I have a coin here. To think that we cast our judgment using such a simple thing. It seems fitting and pure. I choose heads. You have tails. Apt for you, you deformed thing.
If those humans knew that this is how we arbitrate our disputes, there would be anarchy. Oh, the possibilities. Maybe I should tell them.
You know the rules, demon. No direct knowledge or interaction.
You speak true. I have no desire to infuriate the Dark Master. Flip the coin. Heads or tails. Sanctuary or ruin.
Oh, my. That's unexpected.
Well, well, in all my millennia, I have never seen such a result. Now, this will be fun to play with.
I must agree. The possibility for brilliance is unsurpassed.
And malevolence. It seems we are in this together.
Do you always have to have the last word, fiend?
Yes.